Every time I'm recording, I sit down to record and I have a good 30 minutes and I go onto some philanthropic, emotional, good rant, which is fine, which is also important. But I also don't talk about the things that I sometimes really want to talk about, which is success. I don't think you should strive to be a millionaire. I also don't think that a 17-year-old, 20-year-old, or 25-year-old millionaire is a realistic thing. It's also not something you should strive for. Because everything is on social media, you don't really know what's going on. You don't see the good things. Yeah, you only see the good things. You don't really see the bad things. You don't see the struggles. And if you want to have the same money as somebody, the beautiful thing is you do not get to trade lives. If you say, I want that success, maybe that person doesn't have any family. Maybe nobody wants to talk to him. Maybe it's an asshole. Maybe she's an asshole. Maybe there's something else wrong with them. They're obsessed, which is cool. Obsession is cool. You have to be a little bit insane to want to be successful. You have to be a little bit off. There's a couple wires in your head that don't really work. Haven't been attached in the right places. If you want to go for a powerlifting record, you have to be a little insane to say, okay, I want to involve myself and indulge myself in so much pain that I'm going to do that. You can't say I'm completely sane by putting myself cringy ass on the internet. It's weird. I agree with you. It's weird, but it's also what I want to do. And for me, it's a path to success. It's a path to do whatever I want to do, which is create, sit on the internet, talk, and put myself out there. Get some exposure, maybe even get famous or rich. I don't see many other opportunities how I want to do that because I'm not a dropshipping guru. I'm not an e-commerce guru and I couldn't care about crypto. I want to talk to people and put myself out there, which is what I'm doing now. Yes, you have to be a little insane. Yes, you have to be a little bit crazy. It's part of it. But the thing is, I didn't do this beforehand, but I was just as crazy. The difference is, I am now embrace it because it's your personal advantage. You have something that you can do all day, every day. You have something that interests you all day, every day. You think about it in the shower, you read books about it, you watch Instagram reels about it, which is cool. You're a little odd. That's your personal advantage. Just do something with it. And then eventually you can monetize it and then it's too easy, but then you can make money off of it. I hope to make money off of this. YouTube, internet, Instagram, TikTok, Spotify. I want to be a Spotify partner. Will be nice. And the crazy thing is, even crazier, I even think I can do it. How about that? Call me crazy now, which is fine. I even think I can do it and I embrace it. It just means that I appear more crazy than I did before, but I'm just as weird, which is nice. It's my personal advantage. That's how I get better than other people. And humble, eh? Of course, humble. It's my second name, as some people know. I would like to talk about the things that I'm struggling with. I would like to give a little bit of a reality check and show the backside that I'm not always motivated or not always happy. And no, I haven't figured it out. And no, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do. But the one thing is that regardless, I'm going to do it. And regardless, I'm going to be successful in ways that I find important to be successful. I want to have good connections. I want to have good family. I want to have good bonds. I want to make people happy. I want to be happy. I want to do something every day that I absolutely love and enjoy. And I think that's utter success. And I think money is a way to measure success in comparison to other people. And we humans, we're status animals, which is we want to measure everything in comparison to the other person, which is fine. But the easiest way to do that is money. I have a bigger house, I have a bigger watch, I have whatever. And I think because money is so easy to measure, it becomes the most important. But it becomes the most important because it's one of the only visible things that you can measure success with. Lots of other things you can't measure success with. And almost no people on their deathbed said, oh, you know how much money I made? Nobody says, oh, I wish I made 100 more pounds, euros, dollars. I Everybody says, I wish I spent more time with my family. No, I wish I spent less time at the job. Whatever, blah, 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 blah. You know them. They're cliches. Everybody knows them. They're unteachable lessons. Chris Williamson's idea. They're unteachable lessons. You don't know what the fuck to do with them. But they're there and they're cliche. The thing is, you think that you are special and you can pass and dance through the minefield without setting off any traps, which nobody has ever done before. You think if you get $1 million, you're going to be the most happy. And yes, you're going to be happy because you're a millionaire. And yet everybody who has $1 million says, no, it doesn't make you happy. But you're so special. You can make it. Well, regardless, I'm not here to put you down. I'm just here to give you a little bit of a reality check. I want to make $1 million. And no, I don't think it's going to make me happy. But one thing that I do know is that I want to not participate in the money game. And it's easier, and this is Naval Ravikant in his book. I forgot the name, but this is Naval Ravikant. This is Naval Ravikant. And in his book, which I read, which is cool, which really you should also read. It's super cool. And he said, it's way easier to win in the money game than to dismiss it. Everything costs money. You need money for anything. But it's way easier to win at the money game than to dismiss it. You always have these kooky ass people who say, money, money, money. No, you shouldn't. Yeah, you should. You should just win and then not think about it anymore. You should just make a lot of money, work very hard, make a lot of money, and then win at the game and not think about it anymore. Because dismissing the money game, it's not going to work. They're going to need money for everything, and it's going to be very important, and it's going to say very important. Except when you're into socialism and stuff, but I don't support that. So if you do, please unfollow. Ciao. Yeah, well. So what am I doing here? I really want to create a podcast, but I really want to create a cinematic podcast. Super fucking good. High quality. And now my new house. What do you think, by the way, of the studio, of the crib, of the setup and everything, the lighting? I'm exploring a little bit. I'm still seeing what I can do better and how the new house and how I make this work. But I really want to make a cinematic podcast, talk with people, maybe even eventually go into cinema production. I don't know. Would be really cool. But content is the thing that I really want to do. I'm just going to do more book reviews and stuff. But yeah, well, I want to get into the 1% of podcasts worldwide. And the funny thing is, you only have to produce 20 podcasts. Did you know that? Because the most people who start a podcast don't get past episode 20. 99% of podcasts don't make it past episode 20. So if you make 21, I'm already in the top 1% of podcasters worldwide. Maybe it's a bit higher now. I don't know. Maybe people start a podcast. But I think it's great. So I want to do that. I don't want other people to tell me how I should do my podcast. I want this because I want to create a life for me. This is my pursuit of agency. This is my pursuit of this is the life that I want to live, that I want to build. So I happily take suggestions and feel free and stuff, but it's still my journey and it's my thing to build. So I'm going to build the product that I want to build. And it's maybe going to take a bit longer because I have to figure it out. Maybe it's going to take my time. It's fine. My journey, it's also going to be my product. What I want to put into the world. Because I refuse to live my life on somebody else's terms. And also for that, you have to be a little bit crazy. Embrace it. It's fine. It's okay. 100 years ago, you couldn't do that. Now you can. There's enough crazy people who embrace it. Do it. And now figure out what you want and then also do that.